I think one of the most decisive things that has to take place when someone has alcohol use disorder is this applies to both the family members and to the alcoholic themselves, and that is accountability. Now, before the person gets into a rehab or before they're able to really start the daily process of recovery, they have to have an accountability of how much they're actually consuming. Family members can help out with that, and I talk about that in my coaching program. It's very important to have an understanding of the exact amount the person is drinking every day, because you can bring that into conversation. You can have real world amounts, like, wow, you're drinking 10 beers a day, you're drinking 2 bottles of wine a day, plus this, plus this, plus this. It's important to have an accountability. It's a way to approach the subject and really make boundaries and create relationship boundaries, and that's how you move forward. That's a good way to start. And to make sense of what I'm talking about, the conversation could go like this. Well, we've discovered that you're drinking about 10 beers a day. Okay, so you're drinking 70 beers a week. That's 280 beers a month. Plus you're drinking whiskey. I've seen you drink some other things. This is just that we know about. So that right there, you're looking at a very serious health issue. This is affecting us. This is affecting our children, our family, our friends, because it's becoming a health issue for you. You're getting behind the wheel of a car and you're drinking beer. Okay, this is the foundation of how you can begin a conversation. You can actually break down how much that person is drinking and then create the boundary. This is no longer going to take place. You're going to a detox rehab. You're going to start going to AA meetings, something along those lines. Or I'm taking the kids and we're leaving, something like that. Or we're not going to really help you anymore if it's a son or a daughter. You're not going to live here anymore. We're not going to support you anymore financially. We're no longer going to accommodate you. This is how you get movement. This is how you get a reaction. Something like along these lines has to take place. And once again, every scenario is completely different. Like every alcoholic is different. Every family is different. If you have someone who's just completely belligerent, if the alcoholic has no culpability, they're in complete denial, they're narcissistic, everything else is everybody else's problem, they don't have a problem. You have to have somebody that you can work with, and if you don't have somebody that they won't work with you even halfway, there's nothing else you can do. Your answer, they're giving you the answer. They're not going to make any movement, so then it's on you to either stay in that relationship, which I don't think is a good idea. That's easier said than done, but it's a very important suggestion. You probably should look for other ways and have other relationships other than being with an alcoholic who will not move or recognize that they have a problem. And again, this is why accountability is so important. In the beginning, accountability on how much they're actually intaking into their body, and then once they decide to recover, start to recover, and accountability of what they do on a daily basis. Are they going to their meetings? Are they not drinking, which is the most important thing? Are they following through with their promises? This is an accountability. The alcoholic needs to be accountable on their own. The family also can assist in that accountability. I know it's tough being the caregiver. Most people don't want to be put in that position, but for at least a while, until they get on top of it, until they've had some period of time, maybe 6 months, a year, to where they're not drinking, to where you feel more comfortable that they can self-regulate. It's important for families to be part of this process in most cases. And when you're ready, and I mean only when you're ready, you probably want to hook up with somebody like me, for somebody who can educate you, hold you accountable, and be a mentor at the same time. Again, my link is in the bio. Schedule a breakthrough call. I've helped many, many families of alcoholics, and I've also helped the alcoholics themselves. Again, please like, share, and comment on this video. And we also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's become a very good support group. And again, thanks for listening.